Hey everybody, this is just a quick tip video. So I realized a couple of days ago, actually, I've been doing so much watercoloring this year and I'm just loving it. But one thing I'm realizing about my big watercolor palette, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's this one here. And I get asked a lot where I got this palette from. Look up Robax, R-O-B-A-X palettes. Google that, and their website, Robax Engineering's website, will come up. They sell a number of different artist palettes, including this one, and it comes with the turntable and a mixing tray that fits in the top and everything. Anyway, I was realizing as I'm doing so much watercoloring that the one thing this palette was missing was some neutrals. And by neutrals, I don't just mean browns and black, because I have that in here. I mean some white watercolors and maybe a buff color. So I did go to my local art supply store yesterday and I got Chinese white, titanium white, and buff titanium. And I prefer the Daniel Smith watercolors, so that's what I bought. They were 30% off, yay. University Art in San Jose, and I think they have a Redwood City location. So, and I think there's one more location. It might be Palo Alto, but if you Google University Art, they do have a website and all the locations are on there. Anyway, Daniel Smith is on sale. Woohoo! I also got some Koi travel water brushes, these kind that have the little cap so you can put water in here, and they have a cap. And they come apart like this, so they're real small, so it travels real easily. And I also got a watercolor travel journal for watercoloring. This one, and it's a Strathmore watercolor journal, and everything that I bought was on sale, so 20 to 30% off. So go over there; they're having a pretty good deal. Anyway, that's not why I got on the camera. So I got home, and I know this palette is full. There's like no more empty wells in it, which is fine, but I need some more for the neutrals. So I went out to my storage in the garage of recyclable things that I kind of save to reuse in my art or to make tools for my art. And I grabbed 3 of my bottle caps, and this is actually a lid from yogurt. And I glued the bottle, I can turn this upside down now because I put these in here last night, but I glued the bottle caps to the yogurt lid with some epoxy in the middle, and then I filled each one of these, well, I put some of the paint in each one of these bottle caps, and I'm just going to let it dry. It will be reconstituted by just spraying it with water. I'm going to put a little label down here in front of each bottle cap with the name of the brand of the paint and the color name, and then off to this one side or the other, I'll put a little swatch of the color on the tag. So I'll have it in front of each one. Now for the 2 whites, since I really want to, one of them is more opaque than the other. I don't remember which one, to be perfectly honest. So probably what I'll do under the swatch of white is put some black squiggles with a black marker and then let it dry and then put the white paint over it so I know which one's going to cover more than the other. Because sometimes I want one that is going to make the transparent watercolors a little more opaque and sometimes not. They're a little different. I'm not sure exactly what the difference is. We'll find out. I'll experiment and play. Why not? I could have just bought one white one, but, you know, I thought, well, I'll just get both of them. I'll use them. All right, so that's kind of one of my quick tips for today. So, you know, you can make these simple little watercolor palettes just really easy with some bottle caps, and, you know, you can glue them down to just about anything. Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter, if you don't watch her channel, look her up here on YouTube. She has a really great palette where she did, and I think she turned them into something that was magnetic. She used bottle caps. It's a great idea. So I'm actually now, when this dries, I'm going to leave these here so I remember which color is which. But when this dries, it'll just sit here in the middle, and then when I am ready to paint, I can just, you know, I can pull this one out to the side, or I can leave it here. I can still see all the colors for these here on the color swatch chart that's in the center. It works out perfect for me. And if you want to know what these are, because they're in the camera and I haven't cleaned up, so you obviously saw them. If you want to know what these are and why I have these paint chips with all these punched out shapes, it's going to be one of the upcoming lessons for Journaling Crazy Island Style in May. It's a lesson I filmed. So if you want to know what that is, you need to sign up for Journaling Crazy Island Style. You can do a monthly subscription. You don't have to pay for the whole year in advance. Think about it. The prompt will be released in May, so you're going to have to wait because I'm not really going to say. But I did figure out how to use up a little bit of my paint chip hoard, which is all Shannon Green's fault, by the way. And then the other quick tip I have is when you're, getting ready to toss something out, take a look at it first before you throw it away. Now, these are some of my prescription bottles, and, I usually get some version of this bottle, just a plain round prescription bottle. This last time, I've gotten 2 of these, and not only do they have this cool cap, which is kind of a big cap and would make good rings and be a good stamp, right? The bottom of the bottle, look at the shape of it. So I'm thinking, it's this interesting, almost a triangle shape, right? So, yeah. So I'm going to save that because it would make good marks. So think about what you have before you throw it out. Maybe it'll make an interesting free painting tool or accessory for your studio. All right, that's it for today. Just my few little quick tips. Everybody go out and have a great day. Do something nice for yourself. You deserve it, and I'll see you later.